Now, what is a Toyota Sai? It's one of those very rare Toyotas that not many people know about. So, what exactly is it? It's a premium medium-sized hybrid saloon that replaced the likes of the Toyota Brevis and Toyota Progress in about 2009. The first generation was in production from '09 till around '12. Then the second one was produced from 2013 till around 2017. After which this car was succeeded by the Lexus ES 300H. Now, in Toyota's hierarchy, the Sai was positioned between the Prius and the Toyota Crown Hybrid. So that alone tells you that this was a premium and a luxurious hybrid. Though I'm not so sure of the name Sai. It's a bit of a strange name for a car. And by the way, Sai means talent and correlation. So as rare as it is this a car worth considering in the Kenyan market? Let's find out in today's episode. This is the first episode of this new year 2025. So let me take this opportunity to say a big thank you to you all for supporting us in 2024. I really do appreciate, and let's keep working together to make your car ownership experience a breeze. We offer car consultation, independent reviews, car sourcing, and soon to come mechanical inspection. So please keep it locked on iCave Auto Reviews for much more. Welcome and Happy New Year. May God protect, bless, and keep you safe throughout this year. Once again, welcome to iCave Auto Reviews. So the Toyota Sai comes with a single engine option that has been used in a wide variety of vehicles such as the Toyota Camry, Estima and others. It's a 2AZ FXE 2400cc four-cylinder engine. Now the engine alone churns out around 150 horsepower and 187 newton meters of torque, but the combined power output from both the hybrid batteries and engine is around 188 horsepower, which is actually decent enough. This car is available in only front-wheel drive and power is transmitted to the wheels via an ECVT gearbox. There are three drive modes: Sports, Eco and EV. Sports mode tightens up the throttle response, though not by much. Eco, on the other hand, is aimed at efficiency and saving that extra bit of fuel. And lastly, EV or electric vehicle mode ensures that the vehicle is only driven by the electric motor and not the engine, though this mode can only work for short distances at low speeds of less than around 60 kilometers per hour. Reliability wise, this engine is as bulletproof as it gets. It's extremely reliable and very unlikely that anything will go wrong. Just do the basic maintenance and it will serve you well for years. And as I've always said, when it comes to hybrids, please make sure you go for a very low mileage one so that you can fully maximize on the hybrid battery's life. A mileage of less than 50,000 kilometers is good enough because typically these batteries can last up to around 10 to 15 years depending on usage, or in terms of kilometers between 250 to around 300,000 kilometers. So if you get a foreign used hybrid with say around 50,000 kilometers, you'll still have quite a lot of life left in those batteries before you can start thinking of replacing them. As for the engine spares, as I've said, this engine has been used in other Toyotas, so getting the engine components will not be a big problem. The only issue will be sourcing for body parts. They can be very difficult to get because of the rarity of this car. But again, today's world has become a global village, so you can always import them. As for efficiency, this powertrain can give up to around 22 kilometers per liter if you drive decently, but if you get a bit more aggressive, then the figures may drop to around 15-ish kilometers per liter. So generally, expect anywhere between 15 to around 22 kilometers per liter, which is ideally not bad considering that this engine is big, especially for a hybrid. Normally, most mainstream hybrids will have engines ranging from 1500cc to around 2000cc, but a 2400cc hybrid is quite big. It's the sort of engine you'll get in bigger cars such as the Toyota Estima and even the Alphards. The fuel tank capacity on this car is 55 liters. Then as for the ground clearance, it measures around 140 millimeters, which is quite low. So this car will definitely struggle to glide over some bumps, leave alone those uneven road surfaces. So keep that in mind. You may have to keep off some of those bad roads and huge bumps. Still on clearance, the best models come with 16-inch wheels, while upper trim levels come with the larger 18-inch wheels. And by the way, there are 4 trim levels, namely S package, C package, G package, and the highest trim, which is the A package. Suspension wise, this car is quite comfortable. It gets McPherson struts at the front and independent double wishbone setup at the back, which provides a pretty comfortable ride. Stopping power is made possible by discs all around, with the front ones being ventilated. As for the cab weight, it measures in at around 1590 kgs. Now, in terms of safety, this car gets a plethora of airbags, from driver and passenger airbags, side curtain airbags, and even a driver's knee airbag. Quite good. In fact, the entire cabin is protected by airbags. Other safety features include active headrests, ABS, ESP, traction control, hill assist, parking sensors, and even a park assist system that will help you to park the car in tight parking spaces. So generally, it's a safe car, though it still misses out on some of the active driver assist safety features such as blind spot detection and rear cross traffic alert. So with all that said, how much will this car set you back at? Depending on the mileage, the trim level, and model year, you can expect to pay from around 2 million to around 2.5 million shillings, which is actually not bad at all. This is a luxurious mid-size hybrid saloon, and getting a 2016 or 2017 model with around 2.3 million is really not bad, considering the features, comfort, and efficiency it has to offer. Now, before we proceed onto its pros and cons, let's quickly discuss its exterior and interior designs. Personally, I think it looks very appealing and will definitely turn heads. People will be wondering which car is that. It looks sharp, elegant, and even premium. Its daytime running lights are extended all the way up to the Toyota logo, and even at the back, the tail lights meet up at the logo, making the car have a distinct look. Something you'll also notice is that it's a tall saloon. Its roofline is quite high, and this translates to very good headroom in the interior. Speaking of the interior, it's very well done in terms of ergonomics. It even has this floating center console with a bit of storage underneath. It's certainly a very comfortable place to be in. It gets heated electric front seats, and to make matters even better, it comes with an electric steering column. This is a feature you get in upmarket cars such as the Crown. Then there's also this mouse-like thing that controls the infotainment screen. It's a feature that is common in Lexus cars. So generally, it's quite good. The only other feature I wish it had is rear AC vents, but the good thing is that the vents at the front can quickly cool the entire cabin, thereby negating the need for rear AC vents. So let's wrap up by quickly looking at the pros and cons, beginning with the pros. This car looks very appealing. It has a luxurious interior, it's very reliable, it's comfortable, and lastly, it's also efficient. Onto its weaknesses, it has very low ground clearance, and secondly, the body parts can be a pain to get. So should you go for this car? The simple answer is this: if you don't want to blend into the crowd by driving the common hybrids on our roads, then you may very well consider this particular car. At its price point, you get a lot for the money. It's definitely more affordable than a 2017 Toyota Crown Hybrid. In fact, it's in the same price range as a 2017 Mazda Atenza. And by the way, between the two cars, which one will you get? Atenza diesel or Toyota Sai Hybrid? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope this has been helpful. As always, if you have any inquiries, feel free to reach me via WhatsApp or email. That's it for today. Stay safe, ride and drive safe. But before you go, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button.